Did you have a sense that, going from a corporate world to an entrepreneurial thing where you are the creator, did you want to leave a mark or have a legacy? Or what was the impetus for leaping?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was anything as profound as, leaving a mark on the world. I wish I could say it was, but I don't know. My entire life, I always have had ideas. I think if you're an entrepreneur, it's like something that is always kind of in you, and I really never act. Well, I acted a couple of times on them, sort of, but not to this degree. And I've been thinking about this for about probably 9 months, and just talking about it, and what I had found in the past is I'd come up with an idea and I'd talk about it, and a couple of weeks later I go, that really wasn't such a good idea. I don't think I should do that. But this idea I couldn't stop. Like nothing was stopping me. Like no, every time I talked about it, it still sounded like a good idea. It still sounded like it's something that could work. And I was actually really scared to go out and start it. And, fortunately, my husband basically looked at me and goes, listen, just go do it. It's like, he kind of like pushed me in the pool. He was like, we'll be fine. Like, do it. Like, go do it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. If I don't do it, I'll never know, like, whether it would be a great thing or not. So
Have you found that creating desire with people to decorate their homes, have you been able to create that kind of brand? How have you made that happen?
yeah, I think it's been so interesting. I mean, I think, not to pat ourselves on the back, but I think in a very short time we've built a great brand. And I think it really was the result of a couple things. I think we had a very clear vision and, understood really what that brand stood for and what we wanted it to be. So it makes it very simple, a lot easier when you're trying to make decisions, is this right or wrong for the brand, when you have when you have clarity around what that is. So that helps in the first place. The other thing, which is interesting, and I wish I could tell you that I understood this before I started the business, but I didn't. But it's actually a great thing, is that the home industry is an incredibly fragmented industry. So there's lots of vendors and lots of teeny vendors. There's very little brand awareness in the home industry. So if you think about it, you think about your house and what you have there, there's a handful of people that you would say, oh yeah, I know that line. And actually, it's interesting. Most of them are, a lot of them are apparel people that have done, home products. We actually did an analysis on the site and found that really only 4% of the brands that we sell, and we sell a lot of brands, people recognize, which is kind of unbelievable. So what we in essence were able to do is that by creating a great experience on our site, being good merchants, being good curators, vetting out the product, finding, really interesting and great merchandise, we became the brand. So, our consumer relationship is with One King's Lane, where if you go to, some of the other sites that are like us who do more apparel and things like that, typically I think what happens is your relationship is with whatever brand they have. So you like to wear Citizen jeans. If they have Citizen jeans, you like to shop there. We don't have, that's not the case with us. It's all about One King's Lane, and the relationship is, with us. So I think by creating a great experience for the consumer on the site and making it very enticing, that's really what, helped perpetuate the growth of our brand.